Okay, here's the thing. I believe that whatever financial decisions you make is your responsibility, and it does not come on to the gambling house or banks. Yes, they have hand in it, like the gambling house makes things so that you get addicted, but I will advise you to not fall for that. And as for bank, they are trying to make money, they will try to screw you up. And so is the case for a man suing a bank that they have given him a $5.5 million loan for a mansion, and he's suing because why did they approve it? That's why he's suing them. Now, before we start, that the gambling people, the house makes it so hard to get out of it, but still, if you're going in depth, I will advise you not to go to the gambling house anymore. And as for the story, I would say that if you can't pay the $5.5 million or something about the house, like in this case, his house was near a shore and it was going down. And this is because his house is placed on a cliff and his ground is eroding at an estimated rise of 3.8 to 5.6 feet per year. So eventually his house was going to go down. Now he probably knew that it would happen, and he's saying that no rational person would ever purchase this property. Now the reason he's saying that is because he has bipolar disorder, which he said in the lawsuit argument, and it involves irrational risk taking, impulsive behavior, and reckless spending. And I still don't understand. Can bipolar be an argument? I don't fully know what is bipolar, I'm going to be honest with you, but still, can it be an argument? And on top of all this, he purchased this house in November of 2021, and he was planning to retire on May 2022. So, why did he purchase that house, which was already eroding, and he cannot pay the mortgage at $5.5 million? So, and as for the bank, I am not trying to defend. I do not like banks that try to screw up people, but in this case, they were going to make money either way. And this person's argument is that they shouldn't have approved it. I don't know. I'm not siding with the bank, but I would have advised you not to take it. Though his, like I said, his argument is that he was bipolar. That's why it was irrational for him to make decision, and it was negligible for the bank to approve this loan. And the things that he's asking for this in this lawsuit is that her $3.85 million mortgage be voided, along with the loan agreement, interest and attorney fees and other damages. Now, again, I still don't want to side with the bank. I don't like them very much, but this argument for your decisions can't be put on someone else. In the case of gambling house, I can put them in the spotlight that they are the bad people because they do bring such gambling addicts. But in this case, I cannot fully defend you, even if you bring the bipolar argument. And as for the house, he didn't want to risk having mansion collapse at the shoreline. So at March 2025, he demolishes, and it cost around 25,000, sorry, $250,000, and his property value also went down. If the bipolar situation is actually the reason for this, then I hope that he does win the case. And if he's faking it, why, dude? Why? But that's all for today, and that's all for the stories today. And yeah, bye.